Leaving the house is dangerous. We step out, go somewhere, and boom, $100 spent. Like, baby, I'll just stay home because I don't like that.
Listen to how casual that sounds, but it's not a joke. For a lot of people now, leaving the house means you're basically committing to spending money. Gas, food, parking, something. That's new. It didn't used to feel dangerous just to exist outside your home. And when everyday life starts feeling like a financial risk, people don't go out less because they're lazy. They go out less because they're protecting themselves.
Anytime I feel like I've made progress in my spending and this has been like a low spend week or a low spend month, the most random expenses come up. Like I need refills on my contacts, or I forgot about my car insurance coming out, or I'm about to have to renew my plates for my car. Like every single time I think I'm doing well, the most random things pop up and I'm just like, I cannot catch a break.
Listen to this. This is what people mean when they say they can't get ahead. It's not reckless spending. It's not luxury purchases. It's life. Showing up on auto pay. Car insurance, contacts, registration. Every time someone thinks, okay, I'm finally doing better, something normal pops up and wipes it out. That's the part people miss. You're not failing. There's just no buffer anymore. And when there's no buffer, progress feels impossible.
Yeah, I ain't really want nothing other than to say that stuff is too expensive. And let me just give you an example. I'm trying to be a good community member, bring a little side for something, a little side dish. I went to Food Line. Food Line. The grocery store. And a 2-pack of regular baking dish throwaway pans was $16.99. Now, what? But what? So I had to make a conscious decision to get in my car and go to the Dollar Tree. It's at the point where I'm finna just risk losing my dishes and hope people give them back. Because why am I paying for this? Like, I ain't gonna have no dishes.
$16 for something meant to be thrown away. When basics turn into luxury decisions, something is off. For a lot of people now, the paycheck doesn't buy life, it buys bills. Listen to this.
I don't know if we're like all depressed or like jokingly depressed because everything is expensive and like we're literally just working to survive and can't enjoy our lives because everything costs so much. Because why is my electric bill over $400 and I'm never home? So I'm paying for that while I'm always at work and never doing anything that I want to be because I have to make sure that there's enough money for my bills. So like, if you can't have fun and enjoy life, then like, what's the purpose? Like, don't get me wrong, like there's times where I can hang out with my friends. It's really slim because I'm also in school and I have a 4-year-old daughter. But like, things should not be as expensive as they are. We should be able to work, enjoy our lives, like live. We shouldn't have to wait until we're older and retired and have money saved up to enjoy life. So I'm trying to do better this year and like live life, even if that means spending more money than I want to. For me, I'm gonna do it.
This is the part people don't talk about enough. It's not just that things are expensive. It's that people are working constantly and still can't enjoy their lives. Listen to what she's saying. She's always at work and still paying hundreds just to keep the lights on. That changes how people think. People stop planning. They stop enjoying things. Life turns into a checklist of bills instead of something you actually live. And when working only covers survival, not progress, not joy, that's not a motivation problem. That's a system problem.
Genuinely, when I say fuck fast food, I mean it. They, like, I went through their horrific verification process like their selected verification after I'd been approved for my award, and I got verified finally, but by then they're like, it's taken too long, so now we're canceling your financial aid.
This is where the problem really shows itself. She didn't ignore the process. She didn't miss a step. She did exactly what she was told to do. And because the system moved too slowly, the punishment landed on her instead. Notice how fast the numbers change. Approved, then canceled, then the cost doubles. That's not budgeting. That's not planning. That's a system with zero tolerance for delay, even when the delay isn't your fault.
I have bought this one product so many times. This is the Sephora Collection Retractable Brow Pencil. I have been wearing this for like at least 5 years. At least, probably longer. When I first started buying it, it was $12. I know that because I was like, it's a little bit more than the NYX brow pencil, but it's obviously cheaper than the Anastasia brow pencil. And I just like the formula of this because it reminded me of the MAC brow pencil for the makeup girlies. Anyways, this year, at some point in 2025, it became $15. And I was like, whoa. So I've had a cart that I've been building on Sephora.com in the app for like a couple weeks over the holidays, but I never checked out. So I had 2 of these because I usually stock up 2 at a time. And they were $15 because I saw it was like $30 for just this. I was like, whoa, that's high. That's way higher than I remember. I just went into Sephora today because my last one finished and I need one for the weekend. So I just went to go pick it up. I checked out. It's $16. In the last 2 weeks, this one product has jumped $1. Like, that might not seem like a lot, but it's a lot. The product is the exact same. We're not getting more product in this. The formula hasn't changed. Nothing has changed.
She's not talking about luxury. She's talking about the same product, year after year, quietly getting more expensive. When prices jump this fast and nothing improves, that's not inflation noise. That's pressure building everywhere.
Young people don't have any money. So I work full-time in restaurants and bars. I'm a musician and I play in Florida, and I see firsthand the crowds that go to these places. And I can tell you, over the course of the past 5 or so years, the demographic has shifted entirely from all people of all ages to only people like 55 and up. So much so, I have had to change my set list to all old music, which is fine. There's a lot of good old music, but I used to play stuff like John Mayer, Coldplay, stuff you'd hear on like contemporary top 40 radio. That is all considered too new. If I play a Jack Johnson Banana Pancake song, that is too new for everybody. They won't know it. Doesn't matter if I play on the beach, doesn't matter if I play downtown, doesn't matter if I play in a suburban bar somewhere. It is all the same age. And I think the reason for this is nobody younger than that has any money to go out to these restaurants. Nobody has the expendable income to be buying a beer at a bar or getting a hamburger at a restaurant. As someone who's been doing this for about 15 years now, I've played over 3,000 gigs, okay? I have sang Wonderwall over that many times. So I have been around the block, and I can tell you from firsthand experience that it really is only 55 and up is the age that goes out to restaurants. The only young people I see are the people working behind the bar. We are seeing the wealth disparity in real time between the generational gap. But like, what's gonna happen? Are like the 55 and up crowd the only people that are upholding restaurants and keeping them in business? Like, what happens after? You know, like, if no one can afford after these people aren't going anymore, like, what happens to restaurants? You know what I mean? But anyway, look at this Florida sunset. That's pretty cool. That's timeless.
This is an important detail people overlook. It's not that younger people don't want to go out. It's that they can't afford to. So the only people you see spending are the ones who already have money. When restaurants, bars, and venues start relying on one age group to survive, that's not a trend. That's a warning sign. It means everyday life is slowly excluding anyone without disposable income. And once that happens, the entire economy starts to hollow out from the middle.
I am so sick of sitting around this house. I'm so sick of being unemployed. I'm so sick of not being able to have ideas to start a business. I'm so sick and tired of doing what I'm doing. get out of the house, go do things. Yes, I am getting out of the house. I'm going walking. I'm going to the beach. What the hell am I supposed to do when I have no damn money? Okay, like, excuse me and my cussing on my Christian channel here and stuff like that, but I'm just so over it. I literally feel like I'm in prison. Don't mind this. I have a pimple under there. I'm so tired of not knowing what to do. My whole entire life I grew up, I always had ideas to make money. I always had multiple streams of income. Even when I was 18 years old, like literally I was working 3 jobs. I was working at Subway. I was working at in-home care provider, whatever. The third one, I can't remember what I was doing for the third one, but I literally had a third job, or I was out here extreme couponing and then selling all of my products. I also used to go to free piles and stuff like that and resell. Like, I used to do so many things, and right now I'm just in a creative block and I can't think of anything to do. All I can think of to do is sit here and post about it and complain about it online, and then have people talk crap about me. Well, you're doing the wrong things, blah, 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 blah. I can't get a freaking job. God's not letting me get a job. God does not want me working. Whatever, that's totally fine. I get it. But tell me what you want me to do instead. This is the first time in my life where I've never had a job as an adult. Like, I'm so over sitting around this freaking house. I'm going mentally insane.
This isn't about one person or one bad decision. It's about how normal life is starting to feel out of reach for a lot of people, all at once. If this feels familiar, you're not alone. And this is exactly what this channel is here to look at. If you found this helpful, be sure to like the video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.